humiliating, embarrassing, degrading, an absolute disaster class of a performance there at Old Trafford. In the second half, our defence parted more times than Moses in the Red Sea, and we crumbled like a digestive in a hot mug of tea. It was absolutely embarrassing to watch. We got taken to the sword there by Man United. Why can we not perform at Old Trafford every single year? It doesn't matter how well we play in the first half. It doesn't matter what we do. The second we get ourselves onto an even kilter, we just absolutely it up a toilet wall and absolutely humiliate ourselves yet again. Hey guys, it's your boy JT and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Stories, where of course we're going to be going through that absolute humiliation at the hands of our bitter rivals Manchester United. I don't want to go in too much detail about it because I did just go in heavy depth on the stream. I did just do it. It is on my channel. If you do want to check it out, it will be in the link in the description. But let's start with the first half. We started well. If I'm honest, in the first half, I think we were very unlucky to go into halftime with a deficit. I think we created some very good chances. I think overall we created more chances than them, aside from obviously the gilt-edged chance that Pogba missed where he tries a little step over, tries to flick it through, and then they got their goal obviously in the 37th minute. I think it was very unlucky the way it did happen. I think yet again it was woeful defending. I think it was the same problems we had in the second half. That was basically a microcosm of what was to come, and it all stemmed from Robin Koch. Robin Koch is not suited to that Calvin Phillips position. He is not able to deal with the midfield runners. I said it so much last year. The midfield runners is our biggest problem, and he got dragged out of position because he wasn't able to deal with it, and as a result of that, there was too big of a gap between the midfield and the defensive two, which left an absolute raging thigh gap between Robin Koch and Pascal Struijk, and they were able to exploit it with one through ball from Pogba. Bruno Fernandes runs through in absolute acres of space, and there were just too many gaps around the team. Again, it's somewhat similar to last year where the pitch just seems too big for us to deal with. I don't know if we're running too much, we're straggling ourselves out of position, and we can't deal with the fact that the pitch is so big, but we're really struggling to deal with the size of that pitch. There were some positives in that first half though. Like I said, there was some really good link-up play between Rodrigo and Rafinha. I really think Rodrigo has developed, and the little 1-2s they were playing, there was a spell in the first half where he played like 3 1-2s with Rafinha on the right hand side. The ball eventually gets sprayed through to Klitsch, who dinks it in, and if he put a little bit more power on the chip in, then it would have gone over Harry Maguire's head. Bamford would have been in there. It would have been 1-0 Leeds. Could have been a completely different game if that happened. Aside from that, Klitsch had a great effort from outside the box. Again, lovely intricate build-up play between Rafinha and Harrison. And overall, it was really promising stuff. And I thought, you know what? We're 1-0 down. We could still get something out of this game. Second half comes around again. First few minutes, we're building the pressure on. We're playing very, very well. This is exciting. We're putting them under the cosh. We're coming out firing as we need to. And then Luke Ayling unleashes an absolute rocket, an absolute firecracker off the inside of the post. Absolute postage stamp quality. And that, my friends, was the beginning of the end, because after that they come through the other end. One through ball to Mason Greenwood from our corner as well. They did a Leeds on Leeds, smacked us from a counter-attack from our own attacking corner. One through ball, Mason Greenwood's in, slots it into the side netting, and then that was all she wrote. That was GG no re, baby, because they come forward again. Bruno Fernandes is in there, slots it into the back of the net. That's 3-1, and before you had time to blink, what's happened? Bruno Fernandes is in again, dinks the keeper, 4-1. Sweet dreams. Absolutely humiliating. Our defense parted like Moses in the Red Sea yet again. There were thigh gaps everywhere. There was no consistency to it. There was no solidarity to it. It was absolutely humiliating. And then to make matters worse, they come through again 10 minutes later. Pogba, this time on the left-hand side of the pitch, drills a ball across, and Fred of all people, ends up slotting it into the back of the net, 5-1. Why is it always these rejects seem to score against Leeds? Fred and McTominay, two people who Man United fans don't even rate. Man United fans don't even like them, and yet they always turn up against Leeds. I don't know what it is. Whenever we go to Old Trafford, we seem to enjoy humiliating ourselves and humiliating those fans. This felt a lot worse than last year, because last year there was no fans in the ground. There was no one to laugh in your face. This year, I had to watch them visibly laughing in my face, spitting in my face, laughing, humiliating us. I feel so sorry for those fans that got into the stadium. They had 2 to 3 minutes to celebrate, to sing and dance, and it was absolute limbs. It was beautiful. And then, ever since then, you just had to feel for them. You had to feel for them, just getting abused, getting stick. And this has really put us in a bad position now, because we're starting off the season rock bottom with -4 goal difference. That is not where you want to be at the beginning of the season. It really isn't. And we're going to have to turn this around quick. We're going to need a crushing victory against Everton, because if we don't, we will be up shit's creek without a paddle. That is for damn sure. We need to fix this quickly. We need to resurrect the situation, because otherwise we could see ourselves fall into a very dangerous position. Actually, right as we were laughing at Arsenal as well for being rooted to the bottom of the table, now we're rooted double below them with that -4 goal difference, and we lost to our biggest rivals. Could you make this any worse? Probably not. The absolute worst start to a season. Do I think that that's game over for us? No, I don't, to be honest. I think last time we got humped by them, we responded well. We kept a clean sheet against Burnley. We kept 2 clean sheets in a row, and we started to build some momentum again. Is that what's going to happen this year? Hopefully. Although we didn't have a great preseason this year, we haven't had a great start to the season now. We haven't been able to sign the players we wanted to because we don't have the money. So there seems to be problems there. However, I do back Bielsa to fix it. I do back Bielsa to fix the formation and the squad issues that we saw today. I think Junior Firpo should be starting, although I wasn't too impressed with him, what I saw today on the ball. However, I will give him another crack, and I do want to see Dallas in that midfield position again. I do want to see Calvin Phillips starting over Koch. Koch cannot do it in that midfield position for me. I put him back over Cooper. Cooper does not have the recovery pace, in my opinion. So I put Cooper, I take Cooper out the side. I put Koch at the back with Pascal Struijk, or Virgil van Strijk, whatever you want to call him. And I put Calvin Phillips back in that midfield position. And then hopefully we can resurrect the situation. But what do you guys think? What did you guys think of that game? Who were your star performers? Who were your worst performers of the game? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. To be honest, I'm probably going to go grab a whiskey, grab a beer, whatever's strong enough, and cry myself to sleep very early on. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. It does mean a lot. If you did enjoy the video, then a like would always be appreciated. And hey, if you want to stay up to date with any more information, then make sure to hit that subscription bell and let me know what you want to see in the future. Guys, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. And